The following video is brought to you by the Space Coast Association of Realtors.
So we pulled up our 8 listings here, and if we want to email all 8 of those, we can go over here to the left-hand side where it says displays. Click the drop down there, choose a customer display like customer with gallery, which would include all the photos, and then you go over here to email and click on that, and that's going to email whatever in this panel here. It'll be a pop-up that'll come up. When people have difficulty using the system, it's usually because they got pop-up blockers turned on. That's why you run the browser optimizer occasionally. And then we have a couple choices for emailing. We have 2 choices here, send it and my email. My email would be used for those that are using Outlook. Okay, you're hooked up through Roadrunner or something like that. You would have the Outlook program, so you would click on my email. It would bring up Outlook. The link would be in the body of the email, and you would put in who your recipient is and the subject line that you want to put in there, and then send it from your Outlook program. That's helpful because the customer will receive the email and be able to respond to you directly, and also if it doesn't make it to the customer, you'll get a notice that it was not delivered. Whereas the send it, which is sent directly from Innovia, a lot of times that goes into the junk file. Sometimes, if a customer wants to respond to you, they cannot respond through Innovia at BrevardMLS.com, and so it's always hopefully better to do my email. If you don't have that capability, you may want to send it to yourself, and then use your Gmail or Yahoo or AOL account to forward the link on to your client. But it's pretty easy to send an email. You just put in the email address of the person you want to send it to. So you put in their name or their email address. And then your email address will default here to the from. And if you would like a copy sent to yourself, so you'll be able to talk to your customer and compare what they're looking at, you click copy to sender, put in a subject line. I'll just say Cocoa Beach Canal Homes. And put a little message in there to your client. And then you click the send it button. And then it'll be emailed. Okay, let's go back to the original 8 listings. If I don't want to email all 8 at once, I only want to go through with a select few, I can check the box for the ones that I want to email, and then you go to the Use Check button, and a pop-up will come up, and one of the options there will be to email. So you'll click the little box for email, go down here and choose your customer display, click on Show Selection, and then it'll bring up the email box that we were looking at a little while ago. So it just gives you the flexibility to pick the properties that you want to send without having to send all of them. So then you got the same 2 options, doing the send it or my email. Also under Use Checked, you can selectively print a couple listings. So you click on Use Checked, you click on Print, you hit the drop down for the display type you want. In this case, we want customer with gallery. We click Show Selection, and it'll print those properties. Also under Use Checked, you can place them on a map. You click on View Map, click on Show Selection. They're placed on the map. And then you can email the map through the email function. That way your client will get this link they'll be able to do the same things you do. They'll be able to change the view, so from the street view to the bird's eye view, and then they can just scroll in and get a good idea where the properties are right on the water that you've sent them. So under Use Checked, you can email, you can print, you can put the properties on the map. You can place them in your listing cart. Listing cart is where you can run searches and take listings that you're looking at and put them in a listing cart that you can go to and review rather easily in the future. You can also do driving directions. So you click on driving directions, click on show selection, and it'll route these 3 properties and get you the best directions. Okay, so that's basically all the things that you do with the Use Checked function. Mostly you're going to do emailing through that. And you can get your list and then check the ones that you want.